Hey guys, welcome back to another special. So today the Blokees review in this one, this one is gonna be really interesting and really cool. So we got the Blokees Legend Edition Ultraman Noah. So this one has been in my my wishlist for a while, but finally got it. Gotta give a huge thank you to my friend because I gave him the Legend Edition Ultimate Kuga, and he decided to give me the Legend Edition Noah here. Kind of a treat, to be honest. But got the Legend Edition Noah, and the box is like bigger than my face. So I mean the figure is like a 10-inch scale, so not really like a hot toy scale. It's more like a ZD toy scale, I would say. So I have ZD toys Tiga there. Maybe I can bring it out and then take a comparison because I believe it's a 10-inch scale figure, so not really 6-inch because it's huge, and the box is just huge, but I feel like the figure is definitely smaller. That's most of the Blokees is because the box is pretty big, but the figure is actually small. So yeah, this one is gonna be pretty interesting because like I told you, this has been my wishlist for a while. After getting it, hopefully they could do Dark Zagi to pair with the Noah here. But we shall see. Maybe they will release it. I highly doubt that they're gonna release Dark Zagi Legend Edition. But who knows? Maybe they will. But we got the Noah here, so I'm gonna build it up. Of course, I already built him and I already record me building this figure up in the split build. So let's build him up and then take a closer look at the Legend Edition Noah. Okay, so here it is, Legend Edition Noah. So let me just bring all this stuff here to the side and can take a close look at the accessory first. I mean the box first. So the box itself, as you can see, is pretty huge. So let me just bring another camera. The Blokees there, it is the China version because there is no global. Sorry, there is no global version for this one. We got the Ultraman over there, Legend Edition Noah. So there's the Nexus, I believe this is Ultraman Nexus logo, China version. So on the side, showing you the build and the inner skeleton of this figure. Yeah, on the side here, we got the Noah, and then on the back, we got some poses that you can do with him, and then some of the accessory it comes with. So yeah, that's it is. My camera is doing crazy things right now. So let's take a look at the accessory that comes with. Of course, with every Blokees you get the card here. So the card is pretty nice, like that. And let's take a look at the accessory. First one is this magnetic remote button kind of thing. So yeah, this one is just for the activation via light, as you can see. So yeah, we're gonna do that later on. But this the remote there. It's kind of magnetic remote kind of thing. So it's not really a button remote or anything. So let's take a look at the accessory that comes with. It comes with this, of course, the Ultraman beam effect here. So that you could put it on the right arm, right hand. Very nice. And then you got the fist there, fireball fist for the I have the small Noah one actually for the left arm here. So you could kind of mimic when you do these poses. Yeah, you can do that. And then you got the this one is this effect here, which is I believe in the final episode when Noah fight Dark Zagi, he used this thing. He used this like a. Let me just show you. I don't know how to explain it. So he used this effect first and then just wave beam it. So yeah, it's kind of transition there. So first doing this, and then after that they do that in the final episode, I believe. Final episode of Ultraman Nexus, if I'm not mistaken. So I haven't watched Nexus for a while, so I might want to do that. Let's see. And we got the this ray beam effect here, which I believe I can remove. Can I remove this? Yep. So yeah, this is also the one that he uses to eliminate Dark Zagi, if I'm not mistaken. So if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me correctly. So very nice. Most of this is in yellow except for the this fist effect here, fireball fist effect. And it comes with a bunch of the array of hand. So you got the open hand here. You got the kind of like a karate chop hand or flying poses hand. Got the fist, pair of fists. I think all of them comes in pairs. So, and you can store the hand on the back of the stand here, which is really nice there. So you got the grabbing one, karate chopping hand again, another open one, and this one is for holding something, but he didn't come with any sword or anything because he didn't need that, of course. So, and also it comes with the stand, of course. I mean, you don't really need it, need this stand, but it's nice that they included this so that I kind of want to do the I'm not sure if it's shown on the box here. So yeah, it didn't show on the box here. I kind of want him aura farming to the air, so it's definitely very nice that they include this stand here. Space a bit on the bigger side, not gonna lie, but well. So let me just put the hand, because it does look a bit weird without the hand there. So let's take a look at the Noah here, and building him is very interesting, intriguing, and not bad actually. For a legend scale, for model kit, he feels really stiff and he didn't feel loose at all. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. He didn't feel loose. The joint is mostly tight, and I'm pretty happy with this actually. And each of the panel here, the crazy thing is each of the panel here is separated, so you need to put all the panel pieces together. So yeah, it's gonna take a while actually. This build definitely took me a while to finish it up, but it is not that hard, not that really that complicated, to be honest. I mean, I'm building a lot of stuff, of course, with the Gundam itself, so it didn't feel complicated. You didn't even need cutter, which is one of the best thing about Blokees here. But Gundam you need a cutter, but this one you didn't need it, so that is pretty cool. But take a look at the figure here. Looks pretty nice. I mean, overall design, I feel like it just, in my opinion here, this is just his design, of course, but looks a bit on the simpler side, not gonna lie, with the silver color, of course, but somehow he pop up. So yeah, somehow you're gonna pop up in the collection, of course, in my collection. And the design itself is pretty simplistic, but there's something about his design that kind of makes him pop actually. Probably his wing, I'm not sure, but definitely got his wing here looking pretty nice. So we're gonna take a look at the articulation later on, but this feels like he jumped out of the show. So yeah, definitely really nice. And for a model kit, he is pretty seamless. Like too, each of the panel here is, you need to put it on together, each of their panel, not there is no like a single panel pieces here that is combined together. So for that, he feels pretty seamless. I mean, obviously there is maybe some gap here and there, but I feel like I could just tighten it up, maybe put it in correctly. But he feels seamless, and yeah, definitely really nice. So as you can see, even the back has some really nice detail actually. Like tell you, even this butt cheek panel there, I need to assemble it, which is crazy to think about it. Yeah, and even that, he didn't feel like it didn't feel loose. The panel pieces didn't feel loose or anything. It definitely is secure in there, which is really nice. That's the thing that I do like about this figure a lot. So yeah, I mean, like too, he's a pretty simplistic design. This is just his overall design, pretty simple, minimalistic. I feel like between all the Ultraman that we got. So but he somehow pop out actually between if you want to compare it to other Ultraman. So yeah, this is one cool thing about Noah here. pretty nice. So I guess we can take a look at the articulation. Take a look at the articulation. The head, you can see, you can move it up really well actually for the flying poses. Move it down. So there's a joint at the there, and also at the lower neck there. So you can definitely get lot range of motion there. You can pivot and then it turn side to side a bit, and then the arms you can move it outward that much, and then of course, I mean, I don't think you can do 360 because of its wing, but you can move its wing so that you can and rotate all the way around. There's a butterfly joint over there. There's a nice addition butterfly joint, and then the shoulder pad here is on the hinge, so you could kind of move it. And then there's a bicep elbow. You got the double joint and these elbows which move really well. And then there's a joint at the waist there, and then there's the abs joint. Move crunch forward a bit that much, back a bit, and then there's a rotation there, side to side. One thing to note here, this pieces is rubber material, so it is not plastic, so it didn't really hinder the articulation that much, but still it can't really move that much, to be honest. But oh well. So you got the joint on the waist there, so you could pivot it a bit, and then the leg you can move it up that much, and then back a bit, but there's a drop down, I believe. So yeah, there's a bit on the drop down, as you can see, so you can get more range of motion there. Rotation there, the upper part of the thigh, the double joint at his knees, which is really tight, and then ankle is on the pivot, so you can move it. Yeah, the panels here, some of their panel I didn't properly connect them. Ankle move up and down, and then ankle pivot. So this is that, and that's it. Now let's do some comparison, cause so it's a pretty big guy, and comparing, of course, we gotta compare with the Galaxy version here. I mean, the price point is different. This one is like really cheap. That one is pretty, I mean, I wouldn't say it's expensive, to be honest, for this one, but really nice. So there you go, the comparison if you want to do that. And then of course we compare with the ZD Toys, and I only have ZD Toys Tiga here. He's a bit on the bigger side actually, so I thought he was going to be in scale, but yeah, I mean, definitely in scale actually. You could definitely post both of these together, to be honest, if you want to. So I mean, obviously, if you follow up with the Blokees news, they just released the Legend Edition Tiga. So if you want to get that, I guess, to pair with Noah, yeah, sure, you could get that. Or if you already have Z toys, I feel like it's enough actually. So yeah, it's pretty in scale. But yes, this is Legend Edition Noah. So let me just change the pose up a bit, so while ending the video. Okay, so did I recommend this figure? Ooh, for the price point, yes, definitely. For the price point, he is amazing actually. He is, I tell you, it's definitely gonna take a while to build him, because each of the panels here is separated, but after you building it, I feel like it's gonna be worth it. So it's gonna be so much worth it actually. And for the price point, like to you, it's not that bad actually. I do really recommend it, because I mean, it's Noah, so if you could find it cheaper and not the market price, I'm not sure about the market price on this. I think it's like probably 140, 150, but I believe my friend got it for like 100. So yeah, for that price point, yes, that is pretty much worth it actually. That is definitely worth it to get the Noah here. But I didn't show you the light up feature. I forgot about that, but we can, oops. Okay, so yeah, there is the light up there, as you can see. I mean, even with the light on, you can still see the light. So that's the nice thing about the Noah here. But I guess that's it. So I do highly recommend you to get the Noah here if you could find it for a pretty good price. But I guess that's it. So okay guys, thanks for watching the video. Subscribe, mention, comment, share to see more Blokees reviews. So we shall see what's next, and goodbye.